If you're running a service business and growth still feels unpredictable, you're not alone and you're probably not doing anything wrong. You've built something real, clients come in, work gets done, and the business moves forward. But underneath that, something feels off. Growth happens in bursts, quiet periods arrive without warning. You're following up on conversations you should have closed weeks ago. And somewhere in the back of your mind, you know that if you stop pushing, the whole thing would slow down fast. That's not a motivation problem, that's a systems problem. Most service businesses grow the same way. Someone gets good at what they do, word spreads, referrals come in, and for a while it works. But referrals don't come with timing. You can't switch them on when things slow down. You can't plan around them. And as the business grows, the mental load grows with it. More clients, more conversations, more things to remember, more pressure on you to hold it all together. The business starts to feel like it runs on you rather than alongside you. I've seen this pattern across hundreds of service businesses, trades, fitness, consulting, B2B, professional services, different industries, same problem. Capable operators, working hard, but growing in a way that feels fragile rather than solid. That's exactly why I built Chat to Clients, because I kept seeing the same thing. Good business owners doing good work, but stuck in a cycle of inconsistent demand, missed follow-up, and growth that never quite felt in control. They weren't failing, but they weren't building something that felt stable either. Most of the solutions available to them made the problem worse. A new CRM that nobody used properly, a marketing agency running ads without fixing the back end, a coaching program full of ideas with no one to help implement them, more tools, more advice, more complexity, and still the same underlying problem. What was missing wasn't effort or ambition. It was a complete connected system that controlled how demand was created, how opportunities were managed, and how follow-up happened consistently without relying on memory or good intentions. That's what the growth engine is, and that's what we install. Before I share more about the growth engine and why it may be the system you should implement in your business, it's important to understand what we are not. We're not a coaching program that hands you ideas and sends you back to figure it out alone. We're not a CRM vendor giving you a login and a help doc. And we're not a marketing agency chasing clicks without fixing what happens after someone inquires. We're a growth partner. And in case we haven't met before, I'm John Bellamy, the founder of Chat to Clients. At Chat to Clients, we believe that growth shouldn't feel this hard. And with the right system behind it, it doesn't have to. That's why we install the system, support you while it runs, and we stay alongside you as the business grows. With that said, let's jump in and share a little more about the growth engine. The growth engine is a 4-pillar operating system we install inside service businesses to create predictable demand, protect every opportunity, and make growth feel controlled rather than chaotic. It all starts with pillar 1, the client flow system. The client flow system is the foundation of the growth engine, and it is always the first thing we install. Before anything else can work, you need to be able to see your business clearly. Most service business owners are making decisions from memory, chasing conversations across inboxes, and reacting to whatever drops in front of them that day. The client flow system removes all of that. We install one clear operating system inside your business where you can see every inquiry coming in, every active opportunity, where each conversation sits, what needs attention next, and what has been closed or completed. Everything in one place, visible at a glance. Without this foundation, more demand just creates more chaos. With it, growth becomes something you can manage rather than something you're constantly running to keep up with. Next is pillar 2, the demand generation system. The demand generation system gives you a reliable, repeatable source of inbound inquiries, so your business is no longer dependent on referrals or quiet periods you can't predict or control. We teach you how to build paid visibility in your market through our included course, the 5-minute conversion system. You get access to this as part of your membership, and it walks you through everything you need to get your ads running and working. We focus on 2 types of ads. Power content ads amplify the content you're already creating as part of the local authority system. These ads put your videos and content in front of more of the right people. building brand familiarity and visibility across your market consistently. Lead generation ads drive qualified traffic directly into your demand pipeline. Think lead magnets and structured offers that turn cold audiences into warm inquiries flowing into your client flow system. When both ad types are running together alongside your content, demand stops being something you wait for. It becomes something you control. Then we have pillar 3, the local authority system. The local authority system is the framework we teach you to build consistent visibility and trust in your market before a prospect ever inquires. The process starts with 2 long-form talking head videos recorded each month. Leveraging AI and the skills we teach you, each video gets transformed into a complete content package: a transcription, an email campaign, a blog post, short-form video clips, and social media posts, all ready to review and deploy across your channels. 2 videos a month becomes a full, consistent content presence without the overhead of a production team. Over time, the effect compounds. Prospects arrive already familiar with who you are. Conversations start warmer, decisions happen faster. And finally, pillar 4, the client communication system. The client communication system ensures every inquiry and conversation is handled clearly, consistently, and on time without relying on memory or good intentions. Most opportunities aren't lost because someone says no. They're lost because follow-up didn't happen, the timing was missed, or the next step was never clear. When things get busy, conversations stall and leads go cold quietly. We install defined paths for every inquiry, automated follow-up sequences, and clear next steps for every conversation so nothing slips through. The value created by your demand and authority is protected at every point. Sales feel organized rather than reactive, and your pipeline moves forward without you needing to hold it all together yourself. The system is the foundation, your infrastructure. What keeps clients in action, on track, and building momentum week after week is the support structure built around it. Here's how we do that. We start with dedicated onboarding calls. Every new client starts with 2 dedicated onboarding calls across the first 4 weeks. These calls are designed to make sure the system is set up correctly from the start, the right foundations are in place, and you are clear on how the growth engine runs inside your business. Getting the first 4 weeks right sets the tone for everything that follows. Next, we have weekly momentum calls. Every week, clients join a live group Zoom call. Each session opens with a short training tied to one of the 4 pillars, followed by a live Q&A where clients bring real questions about what they're currently building or implementing. The clients who get the best results come prepared with something specific connected back to their 90-day plan. The goal every week is the same: stay inspired, stay in action, keep building momentum. This leads me to our quarterly planning workshops. At the start of each quarter, clients work through the 90-day growth system. They review the previous quarter honestly, identify their 3 highest impact focus areas, their big rocks, set tiered targets using a good, better, best framework, and map the full 13 weeks ahead. These rocks become the anchor for every weekly call that follows. To help further support your momentum, within a couple of days of each quarterly workshop, every client gets a private Zoom call. The purpose is to pressure test the plan, sharpen the rocks, and make sure you are genuinely clear on what you need to do and why. And if this isn't enough support, we hold mid-quarter reset workshops and check-ins. Halfway through each quarter, clients come back together for the mid-quarter reset. One focused question drives the session. Are you still on track, or have you drifted? You revisit your rocks, audit where you actually are against where you plan to be, clear out the low-value noise that has crept into the week, and recommit to a clear execution path for the remaining 6 to 7 weeks. To recap and summarize, the pillars give you the system. The support structure ensures you actually use it. Together, they are what makes the growth engine different from anything else you have tried. Right now, you're probably thinking, that all sounds great, and what can I expect to see over time? It's a great question. What I can share is this. Those who follow and implement our system experience the following. Demand becomes something predictable rather than something hoped for. The pipeline is visible, so decisions stop being reactive. Content builds authority gradually, so inquiries arrive warmer. Follow-up runs automatically, so nothing slips. And every week, every quarter, and at the midpoint of each quarter, there is a structured moment to pause, check in, and keep moving forward with clarity rather than pressure. Now, as for the results you may experience, the results across clients in fitness, trades, B2B, property, and professional services all point to the same shift. Growth starts to feel controlled rather than chaotic, and the business becomes easier to run as it grows, not harder. But in summary, the growth engine system works. So what are the next steps? You could choose to do nothing, and if that is you, then I thank you for watching and I wish you the best of luck. You could also go it alone. Many small business owners choose this path. Maybe that's you. If it is, ask yourself, how has that been working for you to date? And finally, option C. This is the option that most small business owners who have decided that today is the day, the month, the year to take control of my business, to grow with less stress, get back their time, and actually build a business without the chaos. If that's you, great. We will begin with the 4-week growth engine experience. In just 4 weeks, you will have the client flow system installed. Your pipeline is configured, inquiry capture points are connected, and the core follow-up workflows are activated. At the end of week 4, the foundation is in and running. From there, clients continue implementing the growth engine system across all 4 pillars, plus get the support they need via our weekly momentum calls, workshops, and one-to-one calls. So the question is, are you ready to stop growing on guesswork and start building something that compounds? The place to start is the 4-week growth engine experience, $197, 4 weeks, and the foundation is in and running. From there, we continue the journey working together via our growth engine system license at $417 per month. It's that simple. So what are you waiting for? Click the button below and get started today.